Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. And today I have for you a revisited Fire Fist deck using the Psychic Tracker, which is basically a free special summon level 3. And it's also going to boost whatever synchro monster we summon by 600 attack. So it makes your Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Horse Prince a little bit stronger. 2800 is definitely nothing to sneeze at, and it's pretty easy to go into. Unfortunately, I still only have the 2 spirit. A 3 spirit would be much better, so I'm using 2 flare resonator with it. We're gonna be taking 1 bear and 1 rhino. Bear is kind of a no-brainer in the deck, and rhino I really like if I have to go up against something that's really strong, and I need to boost my attack way high. It's nice to have rhino as a backup plan for that. 2 leopard to search or fire formation spells, and then 3 rooster. The deck is still pretty much the same. Even the spell lineup, I don't think I changed anything. We have 3 Gyoku, 2 Yoko, and 2 Tensu, and then just 1 Tensen. Again, this is going to give us 700 attack boost plus 300, so it's just a way to get our monster bigger than anything in our way. There's really not a whole lot to explain the deck. You guys should be familiar with it. Rooster, when special summon, you can search a Fire Fist monster, and you can sell a fire formation spell or trap to set another one on the field. So it's really good because you can, after you use your Tensu, you can send it to the graveyard with Rooster and get a Gyoku, maybe lock down a back row, or get a Yoko to destroy a monster. So it's really good. Tensu is going to give you an additional summon. Yoko is going to let you destroy a monster. I believe it has to be face up. Yeah, it has to be a face up card, but normally it's a monster. And you have to discard a Beast Warrior type monster from your hand. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm using Tie That Binds because I'm still trying to level up Yusei so that I can get those spicy gems for the box that's coming out tomorrow. And this is going to be definitely my last video before the new box. And yeah, I've been playing this today for a little bit, just on and off, and it works really well. I think it's still gonna struggle even though Kawakis are nerfed. This deck loves going second. It's not really built to go first. You can make your place going first, but you're kind of overextending, and if your opponent, your opponent's able to break your boss monster and you don't have a lot of resources to follow up, then you're pretty much screwed. So a lot of times, if I don't think I'm going up against something that can OTK, I'm just going to pass turn 1 and make my play going second. So here we're going up against Amazonas, 3 back row. It's a balanced deck, and Baby Tiger. So not the strongest opening for them, but look at what I have. We're going to Gyoku one of them, Gyoku another one, and we're going to go ahead and summon Flare Resonator, special summon Psychic Tracker. That's going to give us a Horse Prince. Horse Prince is going to special summon Leopard. Leopard's going to get another Gyoku. And the reason I did this is because even after locking both of these cards down, this was still activatable. So I'm like, okay, I can't go for my normal play and try to OTK. I have to normally you summon a Rooster and get an additional summon, stuff like that. I'm like, I'm just going to lock all 3 back row and try to get him to figure out how to deal with this 3400 beast. And he's so beefy because he's getting a 300 attack boost from Flare Resonator and a 600 attack boost from the Psychic Tracker. So it's insane how big he gets. And after his entire back row was locked, he basically was going to have to deal with a 3400 beater without spell and traps, So not a very surprising scoop right there. And here we're going up against Ancient Gears. And once again, I'm going first. I don't want to overextend, especially because I know it's Ancient Gears. And if he's able to put a reactor on the board, whether I make my play or not, I'm gonna lose. So I'm like, I'll just take my chances that he doesn't have a reactor dragon, and pass. So he doesn't summon anything, and he goes for double back row. I took a huge gamble here because I can go for my play, which is, you know, Leopard, get a Fire Fist, Fire Formation Tensu, normal summon Spirit, and go for all the Synchro shenanigans. But I'm gonna summon Leopard. I felt a delay there, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get another Gyoku. And if you can summon a reactor without the assistance of your spell and traps, then I deserve to lose. Otherwise, the most you can hit me with is 2000, which he does, and now I can make my play without worrying about any kind of back row stopping me, any Canadias, floodgates, nothing of the sort, and we can just win the game. We're gonna go into Horse Prince. Horse Prince is gonna summon Rooster, and I'm also gonna activate Tensen on the Horse Prince so that I can send that Tensen with my Rooster to the graveyard. Get a Fire Formation Tensu so that I can summon Bear that I just searched with Rooster, by the way. I just searched this Bear with Rooster. Bear is gonna send the Tensu, and I'm doing this so that I can win even through... Oh no, wait, this is not the one. Anyway, I did it because, you know, little BM, you could say. But there was one duel where I did the same thing just to play around, you know, a potential Sphere Revo in the back. That was Crowler. We got Phoenix next. And if you didn't catch my video yesterday, I talked about it a little bit on the video that there's going to be a stream tonight. Today is actually my 2-year YouTube anniversary, so PogChamp. And we're going to have a tournament to kind of celebrate that. So definitely come hang out in the stream. Normal time, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going up against Destiny Hero. So he's going to Destiny draw, Drill Dart into Celestial. And we're just going to go Yoko here. Get rid of the Drill Dart. And I also, if I didn't get rid of the Drill Dart, I wanted to bait the back row a little bit. See if that was a mass change or something like that. There was some sort of delay on the summon, I believe. But he didn't activate anything. So I'm like, okay, we're going to get a Bear right here. Go for Gyoku. Lock down the back row, Synchro Summon into Horse Prince. Horse Prince is going to special summon Leopard. Leopard is going to get our Fire Formation Tensu so that we get our additional summon. And then we can send that Tensu to the grave, destroy the Celestial, and go for the win. There we go. So as you can see, the deck still does what it's supposed to. You know, it can still put out a ton of monsters. Probably easier than ever to just put a bunch of monsters on the field and try to go for game. But it just really struggles going first. Because as soon as you add, you know, defensive options so that you can just set your back row, you know, pass or whatever, the deck is gonna... You're gonna hurt the deck's consistency of synchro summoning and going off. So I don't know, they're kind of in a weird spot at the moment. We're going up against Balance Geargias, ties the Brethren, into 2 back row, go figure. So we're gonna go ahead and Leopard here into a Gyoku. And every time I have a Tensu already in hand, obviously you want to go for the Gyoku so you can lock the back row. We're gonna go ahead and lock that. Activate Tensu, go for the additional normal summon so that we can synchro summon. And here, I guess he knew that I could easily Leopard again into another Gyoku. So he was like, I'm probably not going to be able to activate it later, so I'll just activate it now. But it was kind of weird. He could have waited a little bit more to see what I was going to do. But after that, yeah, his field is done. All I have to do is synchro summon. It's not like Pulse Mines. It's not like he's going to be switching everything into defense mode from now on. So I'm pretty sure what I hit was the Pulse Mines. And, you know, he was pretty much screwed from that point on. Then we have one more Aster Phoenix. And that's going to be the video. Short video. This time, an actual short video. Definitely under 15 minutes. But I just wanted to revisit Fire Fist because I was using it. And I was like, why not? The first video I made on Fire Fist wasn't even like an actual video. We kind of just... stream the deck, so a lot of you guys maybe didn't catch that. Alright, so they're just going at set 1. They're feeling brave, so we're gonna leopard into Gyoku. But I don't have any synchro monsters, so the best I can do is summon my rooster and go for tie that binds, really. All I accomplished here was locking down that back row. It's gonna set a monster, set another back row. We're gonna rooster into a second Gyoku. Now the back row is locked. We're gonna summon Flare Resonator, go into Horse Prince with that nice 300 boost from the synchro summon. Summon Leopard into a Tensu. Tensu to summon Bear, so that we can go for the OTK right here. Unfortunately, I don't have enough attack to beat him over Akribo. This was a Akribo too. I can't remember what weird deck he was playing. But he has a regular Akribo, so he's not going to lose here. But because my Bear is going to deal damage, I can set another card, and I'm like, okay, here's another Gyoku if you wanna set your third back row. And then you scoop. So yeah, Gyoku pressure is a real thing. Locking down back row is probably better than it's ever been. So that's where the deck can be very strong. But again, it just you know, you're flipping a coin whether you're going first or second, literally. And in my experience, I always go first with this deck, and that's when I really struggle. Because every time I went first, if I didn't do anything, I would get OTK'd. If I did something, they would wipe my board and get over pretty much all of my resources. So it's kind of at a weird spot, but still a very, very fun deck to use nonetheless. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't, the link will be down in the description. Along my PayPal link, you guys want to support my channel, support my content, really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, catch the stream tonight, and that is where I will see you next time.